I am at the KM1 booth here in Nürnberg, Germany, and here we have the Kef Diesel. It's awesome. This is a great little diorama. Here we are at the beautiful Märklin booth. Märklin, like every year, has the largest booth here at the Toy Fair. And one thing that I love to do is visit their booth because every year they come up with a really awesome layout. And this is the 2014 layout, and it is just absolutely amazing. That building in the background, I believe, is a scratch-built building of the original Märklin factory back in the late early 1900s. I mean, that's just beautiful. See, it says at the top here, Metal Spielwarenfabrik. How cool is that? Awesome.
Sowohl Rating als auch Beilagen werden weitgehend aus Nürnberg. Im Winkelwagen befindet sich ein gelegener Leistungsaufbau für Schuhmasse. Dieser ist geschickt gebaut, sodass sich bei diesem schönen Modell ein
This layout is definitely one of the highlights of the show.
Der Maßstab beträgt 1:150. Von dieser maßstabsfertigen Nachfolgerin der 1300 stellte die deutsche Bundesbahn insgesamt 50 Maschinen aus. Sie wurden bis 1965 ausgeliefert und bedeuten sich sowohl als Zukunft als auch gegen Ende der Dienstag in vielen Unterschieden der Wagen und Rechtsmaschinen. Der Schulschluss ist der 31. März 2014. Die NFX Plus Digitalbetriebe ermöglichen volle schnelle Betriebsabläufe. Im Zusammenspiel mit der Center Station 2 und der Version 3.0 lässt sich ein simulierter Betriebsmittelbetrieb darstellen. Doch wenig fehlt, lässt sich der Spielwarenmesse in Nürnberg geben, wie auch die Reaktion in Antracht über der Spielwarenmesse selbst und Nun heißt es
The Märklin booth 2014. Here we are again at the Märklin booth, and they are displaying a nice little diorama here of Norway, and they're promoting the new NOHAB 2014 new item. And this is a cute little layout here, nice little display, little Norwegian scene.
Das sind NOHABs. Es sind 5 verschiedene Länder ausführen. Der ist was in NOHAB ist. Das weiß ich auch nicht. Das sind schon immer der alte Kartoffeln. Ja, die Grenze am Rundschritt. Das war von
Here are some of the 2014 new items. Märklin is completely retooling the BR41, and they're going to be coming out with a DB version with the Wagner smoke deflectors. A DB version, I think Era 4 with the WIT smoke deflectors. Really nice models. Then I think one of the highlights for 2014 will be this KL4 little sheen and rail vehicle right in there. It's kind of hard to see. And then the Electro rail car in the Deutsche Reichsbahn cream and red colors. That was always a successful model. That was actually made by Trix many, many years ago. And I think Märklin's probably added a lot of new tooling to it. Just a great old train. Then they're going to come out with a new Prussian P10 with boiler bands in kind of a weathered finish. Very neat. Part of their Borsig series. So a lot of great new items coming out from Märklin. Märklin is going to come out with this swivel plow set with 2 old-fashioned HO scale all-metal steamrollers, and that should be a really popular set, especially with the Era 1 guys and Era 2 guys. The E93 is coming out. It's a club item for members only, and the snowplow is also a club item. And then there will be the new club cars for 2014. It looks like a beer car. Abelbro Munich in N scale and HO. And also for club members will be a new Insider tank car. For for N-scale enthusiasts, they are coming out with new V200. I think that's been retooled, so that should be a pretty nice model. I think a lot of Märklin Recta set fans will love this new tower crane, all metal. Part of the Märklin Recta set series. It'll have 1,050 parts. Absolutely cool. And this will be a very limited item. This crane was actually very popular in the 20s and 30s. It was promoted on so much of the Märklin literature, advertisements throughout the 20s. And this is a copy from the original tooling. So this tower crane is going to be in a hell of an Erector set. Hopefully we get enough of them, because I think the demand's going to be pretty high on this. Z-Gauge enthusiasts will be very happy to know that Märklin is committing to Z-Gauge again. A lot of the new steam engines have been totally reworked with very detailed and delicate valve gears and drive rods. The old steam engines, they basically just had one drive rod. You know, here's a new Pacific BRL3, and you can see it has, I'm having a hard time focusing, it has all the drive rods. Same thing with the BR18. It's all new. It's going to have all new drive rods. It's been retooled. So very excited about that. For the American Z-Gauge enthusiasts, I think one of the best new sellers will be the American E9s, Union Pacific and Southern Pacific. I think the Z-Gauge enthusiasts will absolutely love these. For 2014, Märklin's got some really nice starter sets coming out. Here is a variety of starter sets that they will be offering. So we're pretty excited about that. Hopefully we'll get some new customers coming into the market. Or I should say coming into the hobby. And there's nothing better than these new starter sets. Artitec has got some amazing new models coming out for 2014. And I'm going to zoom in on some of these. Artitec is going to be coming out with the US, the new Shermans, the Firefly, and the Dozer. Absolutely exquisite, super detailed. And some new American half-tracks, which will come with figures. So those will be really, really attractive. The beautiful tank engine will be coming out soon. Here is already a pilot model of the locomotive. Sorry if it doesn't focus in so well, but I'm shooting through glass, so that's pretty tough. And here we have some beautiful DIF trucks in a variety of colors. A nice little diorama that was built by Artitec called Abzug. In German it means exit, and it is a scene of East Prussia when the Germans were retreating and exiting out. And Artitec did this beautiful diorama, and it shows a lot of their military vehicles, the flat cars of course, and it's absolutely detailed, beautiful scene. Here we have a farmerhouse and a new Panther A, just fantastic. And the farmering family, they're also moving out. Everybody is exiting. Very, very cool scene. The new Panther is going to be amazing. That is the Panther A, and then in the future they plan on making the Panther G, matching figures. Here we have some of their Tiger 1s and some of their beautiful flat cars. And half tracks. We expect to get the flat cars probably within the next couple of months. And there's going to be 3 different flat car variations for the 4-axle with different reinforcements. And also there's going to be variations of the 6-axle flat car. Okay, we are here at the Artitec booth, and this is Mr. Herbert. He is one of the chief designers here at Artitec, and we are showing off some of the new US military World War II vehicles. Herbert, can you tell us about these vehicles?
Yes, I can give you a little introduction of the different vehicles. This is the M3A1 half-truck, the most common half-truck in the US Army. This is the M3A1 Scout car. This here is the Sherman M4 dozer, specially designed for clearing beaches at the D-Day landings, and later used in Europe and also in the Pacific. This is an M4A4 Flail. It's a crab. It's an English device on an American Sherman tank to clear minefields, also for the D-Day landings and the war in Europe. This here is the most common truck for the Commonwealth armies. It's a Canadian military pattern, Chevrolet or Ford 3-ton general service truck.
Awesome.
This is a Sherman M4A4, also an English version of the Sherman as a wrecker. It's called the Armored Recovery Vehicle. Here you see in the packaging Sherman tank. This is an M4. Take it out.
It's hard, you know,
This is the standard American M4 tank.
It's so much.
Produce in very large numbers, the workhorse of the US Army. And here we have a brain carrier, a universal carrier. In this case it's a mortar carrier. Also get it out of the package. It comes with a separate mortar. You can also choose that the mortar is loaded.
Awesome. Herbert, when will most of these vehicles come out? The Shermans are shipping, are they not?
Yes, everything is just delivered to us, so everything is available except for the Chevrolet.
Okay.
This will come in the first half of this year.
First half of this year, wonderful. So we can expect delivery of these vehicles within the next 3 to 4 weeks.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. It's very exciting now. We are very excited about the Artitec products, and we can't wait to get these in and start showing them off to the public and naturally selling them. Thank you. Here we have a beautiful Artitec 7C U-boat in the Waterline series. Herbert, will this model be ready as a finished model?
Yes, it will also be ready as a finished model in a few months from now.
Oh, that's wonderful. And will this also come as a kit?
It's also available as a kit.
Wow. The 7C was most likely one of the later German U-boats, or was it earlier?
No, actually it was an early boat. It was improved during the war several times, and it was the most built U-boat of all times worldwide.
Wow. The Chicago Museum of Science and Industry has a U-boat on display. I'm not exactly sure what class it is, but it very well may be this class. So, very awesome. And now we are going to film the new Panther A, which Artitec is going to be producing and delivering sometime this year. Now that is a beautiful Panther.
Herbert, tell us about this tank.
The Panther, they say, is the best tank of World War II. For the Germans, very unfortunate, it came with some problems in the beginning, so they could not have the full effect of it. Yeah, all people with some knowledge about tanks are sure about the fact that this was really the best tank of World War II.
The Russians may not think so, but then again, they're Russians. Here we have a new collection of the Artitec 4-axle and 6-axle flat cars. And these flat cars will pretty much replace any other previous flat cars on the market because they are absolutely correct. The 4-axle, there's going to be 3 versions of that, and Herbert will explain what the 3 different versions of the 4-axle flat cars were. Herbert, tell us about these flat cars.
Basically, there are 2 main types, the 4-axle flat cars and the 6-axle flat cars. The 4-axle flat cars were the oldest ones, and they were introduced in 1940, and they were designed to carry the German tanks at that time. The most modern version of it, that's the SSY 45, was specially designed to carry the Panther tank. And we brought this combination this year. But there was also a heavier tank. There was the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2. And these 2 tanks needed a bigger flat car, and that's a 6-axle car. And there were some small variations, and in our collection we made all those small variations. So this train of flat cars will be exciting to look at because you will see all those little differences in a long train.
Wonderful, absolutely. And the 4-axle flat cars, we can expect those to come out when?
In March or April this year, the 4-axle cars will come, and the 6-axle cars will come at the end of the year at the earliest.
Wonderful. We are very anxious for these, and we think this will be a great addition to any military collection and any guys interested in placing their vehicles on top of flat cars. We are here at the Feller booth. And here we have a nice display of a Feller car system. You can see these beautiful vehicles. They just run around the layout. They follow a little wire underneath the road with a magnet. And you can program like bus stops. They can stop at the red lights, go at the green lights. These are some new items for 2014. Some city block houses. See, here's the bus. It's stopping at the bus stop. And then on a timer, it'll go again. Feller booth. This kind of gives you an idea how big this show is, but it's a really massive show. There's Herpa, Feller, beautiful girls at the booth. Here we have a really cool scene. It's a quarry scene, but there's so many people, so it's getting hard to film.